on Portland Wrestling Uncut. Wrestlers fought to make a name for themselves, hoping to qualify for the Heavyweight Championship Tournament. In the main event, the special challenge match, EXILE versus the international superstar, DAIVARI. In the end, controversy.
I had my leg on the rope.
So tonight, a rematch. EXILE, DAIVARI, round 2. And just announced, the winner will claim the first spot in the Heavyweight Championship Tournament. That's tonight on Portland Wrestling Uncut.
Portland Wrestling Uncut is brought to you in part by Gartner's Country Meat Market.
Done. Portland Wrestling Uncut. We're so much over my head. I've got everybody in so much trouble. But this is now the 3rd week we've been on the air, and you got to stick with us because the budget's gone up. Instead of that white wall behind on your HD cameras that was blinding you, we got a curtain. Stop! Yeah! We're growing. We're growing. I'm a member. I want to say, first of all, I am so proud of every one of those talented wrestlers back there. The last 2 times, we got a couple guys with injuries. They're still going to come back and wrestle. I don't want to say who because you're going to find out what's going on. They are giving you their heart and their soul, and I'm so proud of them. My son's here, too, Colt. I love you, too. And, you know, and of course he thinks he can beat his dad. We're going to get rolling here. It's uncut. It's uncut because I haven't got a clue what's going on. And every time they think they know what's going on, every time you think you got all the answers, I'm changing the questions. Portland Wrestling Uncut, I love you. And obviously something's going on that they haven't told me. So that sounds like EXILE. Is that EXILE? Because if it is, I'm getting out of here. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Portland Wrestling Uncut. Ladies and gentlemen, EXILE. Loving ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the crow's nest with us right now, EXILE. EXILE, last week you had a somewhat questionable victory over DAIVARI. And it kind of exploded into a rematch for tonight. Now, I heard that the winner of tonight's rematch is going to get the first spot in our championship tournament.
That's right, Don. Thank you for having me out here to explain this. Last week, yeah, DAIVARI pushed me to the test, and I barely scratched by, but his foot was on the rope. I offered to go back out there and finish it, but he was a little hesitant to do that. So tonight, Don, I'm going to leave no question. See, DAIVARI is a great opponent, but he comes out here and fights for himself. Tonight, I'm fighting for the Northwest, showing that I can take on someone on a national level. And most importantly, I want in that tournament, I want that heavyweight title, Don. Tonight, DAIVARI, you and me in that ring, I'm going to get it done. There's not going to be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Tonight, DAIVARI, you and EXILE, we do it again.
Well, if you were watching last week, you know what this man is talking about. And this can really explode into more than just a main event and more than just a rematch.
You know, DAIVARI, it's a little bit personal now. You came out here, so there's no competition. I want to show you, I want to show everyone on the national circuit that the Northwest has the best there is in the country right now, and I'm here to prove it tonight.
All right, EXILE, everybody. Joe V back there with somebody special.
Well, thank you very much, Don. Coming up in our next match, we got BUBBA Blanchard. Come on in here. How you doing there, Big Bubba?
I'm doing great, as always. You know what? I saw that commercial with you sitting on Piper's lap. I thought that was a real cute commercial. What?
I think
What's
that's...
that? Oh, wait a minute. That was Thunder Son. Are you kidding me? How come you look more like Thunder Son than he does? You want to explain that to me? They're talking about family stuff around here. You guys want to talk about me and my brother fighting since we were kids? You guys want to talk about that? You guys want to talk about Double B, Double Bad, fighting anybody, anywhere, anytime, Joe. Anytime, Joe. I'll come on your morning show, Joe, and I'll fight somebody there, right in the streets of Portland. And you want to put a belt up for it? Double B, double bad, loves gold. I'm like a magnet to gold, Joe. I'm like a magnet to gold. Gold just comes right to me.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah, I know you do.
Thank you.
You're a smart man, Joe.
Okay.
You know what? I think Joe has to go to the bathroom now. We'll be right back.
Thank you. Bubba Blanchard, straight ahead on Portland Wrestling. Uncut. Stay tuned.
Weighing in at 305 pounds from Double B Ranch, it is Bubba Blanchard. And his opponent from Surgical Steel and Steel Appeal, 242 pounds, Dr. Cleaver.
We're getting ready for our first match here on Portland Wrestling Uncut. This is Don Cross, along with my guest co-host, the gentleman George Michael.
That's right, and it's your pleasure, Don.
Well, it's your opinion, too. All right, in the ring right now, we've got Doc Cleaver and Bubba Blanchard, and we are ready to go. Oh, mama, this is going to be uncut every step of the way.
Absolute Donnybrook is what you should expect right here. These are two men that ain't afraid to throw it down.
And they're throwing right now. Oh, nice.
Big arm drag by the dog.
Yeah.
George, you pull the beard.
I saw it from here, Bubba.
No. He's claiming that his beard was pulled, and he's just pulling our leg right now. Both men lock up again, and this time it's Blanchard with arm drag and Doc Cleaver against the turnbuckle.
Absolute beautiful. See, these men are here and they're all fighting for the gold, and I'm telling you what, there are no limits. It's an exciting event. It's Portland Wrestling Uncut, and there's going to be nothing left on the table, Don.
Both men lock up again. Side headlock by Doc Cleaver. Look at the hair on Cleaver's head. Who does his hair? BGE? Oh, this is something else.
Yeah, that's a very good observance. That's a way to observe the obvious. But you know what? If you look at Doc Cleaver, he's an absolute fine specimen. He's 242 pounds of surgical steel and sex appeal is what he likes to say. But you know what? He's in there against Bubba Blanchard, and he's one of the baddest men on the planet.
Oh, man, a nice shoulder tackle by Cleaver, and there's a clout by Blanchard, and Cleaver is feeling that one, and Blanchard is, now see, he's posing for the crowd right now. That can be a big mistake when somebody ignores their opponent in the ring. All right, both men circling each other now, Blanchard and Cleaver, and locking up. And there's a side headlock by Blanchard, grinding away on the head of Doc Cleaver. Oh,
That's right.
that has got to. Man, I think he's reducing his head size right now. Into the rope goes Blanchard, coming off the rope. Hard shoulder tackle by Blanchard, and Cleaver is down. And now Blanchard across the ring, and another hip toss by Doc Cleaver. And Blanchard now.
Oh, look, and now Doc wants to show off and show everybody what he's got.
Well, a few minutes ago, you thought that was pretty good.
You know what? It's good when Bubba does it, because Bubba actually has this thing under control. He's a veteran. He knows what's going on. Doc needs to pay attention and watch what he's doing in the ring.
Well, right now, Bubba Blanchard trying to shake off that pain, and forearm smash, a couple of forearm smashes, another forearm smash, and Cleaver now is against the ropes into the turnbuckle, and Blanchard is all over him. A hard forearm smash, and Cleaver comes back, and both men just punching each other. Then down goes Blanchard, and Cleaver on top of him.
You know, I can't quite see. We got Tom in the way, but I believe he's got him in a wing lock, and he's absolutely putting the pressure on his elbow and shoulder.
Yep.
I'm telling you what, right now, I've been in that position, and it's nothing you want to be in.
And that's when an elbow bends in the way it should not bend. And Blanchard in a lot of pain. He's going to try to reach out there and grab that bottom rope.
I told you, Don, he's a veteran. He knows where he's at in the ring
And
all the time.
He grabbed that bottom rope, and that'll force a break. Referee counting for the break, and Blanchard trying to get to his, trying to get some feeling in that left arm and shoulder. And Doc Cleaver all over him, not wasting any time at all. A hard chop across the throat. And Blanchard is not feeling too good right now.
I think Bubba's trying to find the high road out of here right now, but you know what? Again, a veteran, he will gather, he'll get his second win, and I can tell you right now, Bubba Blanchard's going to come on top of this match because why? Because he's a personal friend of gentleman George Michael.
Oh, really? Okay, well, there's no quitting either one of these guys. That's what Uncut is all about. And Doc Cleaver with another hard chop across the chest, and Blanchard coming back now with a hit. With a smash. Yeah, that Blanchard is now going to go for the pin. Got the leg locked, 1-2, and that's all she pinned.
And Don, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Doc Cleaver doesn't got fight in it, and I'm not saying he's a tough competitor. He's absolutely all of that.
Oh,
but he's
is.
not as tough as Bubba Blanchard.
Well, we'll find out. Right now, Cleaver comes back with a hard forearm smash. Another smash, and Blanchard is feeling that when he's in the corner. He kicks a little bit, but that doesn't have much of an effect on Doc Cleaver, and Cleaver now going to go for the pin again, lock in the leg, 1-2, and that was close.
That was a sloppy pin again. It just goes to show you the veteran move that Bubba is, knows where he's at, knows that he's not pinned, knows that he's not had the heart in it. I'm telling you right now, Doc Cleaver better focus because Bubba Blanchard is going to bring it to Cleaver.
All right, now Doc Cleaver got the air wind knocked out of him, and Blanchard now going for the pin, 1-2, and Cleaver kicks out. Woo, what? These guys have just been going at it since the bell rang.
Right, there's no quit, like I said. I will admit.
No. These guys fight their hearts out, and that's what this is all about. Because each one of those guys wants to be in the finals of the championship tournament coming up. Here comes the whip across the rope. Into the turnbuckle goes Blanchard. An entire ring moved at that time. And Doc Cleaver, great move, going for the pin again. He's got his leg locked in good this time, and Blanchard's got too much weight. And not just the power, but he's got too much weight. You've got to really lock that leg in big time.
Absolutely. You know what? You got to lock it in tight with any of these men. Just like you said, they're all tough competitors. But I'm telling you, oh my goodness, what a spear by Bubba Blanchard.
Did you see a hard smash right into the chest of Doc Cleaver? Cleaver now, he's got the wind taken out of him. And Blanchard now with a forearm smash trying to take advantage of the damage done to Doc Cleaver. And Blanchard now with has he got a choke? No. No.
That's it. I'm going to tell you right there, that's it. It's got to be done.
1, 2, and 3, and Doc Cleaver. Doc Cleaver needs a doctor right now.
That's right.
Pinfall. Bubba Blanchard.
All right, let's go back to Joe V. Oh, take us out of here.
Thank you very much, Sean. You know, right now in the backstage, we've actually got a private conversation going on here with Roddy Piper and Colt TOOMBS. Guys, I don't mean to interject. I know you got a family conversation going on here.
Real serious.
We want to hear what's going on with Colt. 1-0 here in Portland Wrestling Uncut.
He's hung up here. You tell him.
I'm confused, man. I came here, I'm ready to fight. They're not letting me. The promotion's not having me in the card. You know, I don't know what to do, man. I came here to fight. I want a chance at that title, but I can't qualify if I don't fight. I'm frustrated. I don't know what to do.
You know what to do. Well, who do you want to fight?
I wouldn't mind fighting DAIVARI. I don't say anything bad about where he comes from. He comes here to my hometown, Oregon. And, you know, he starts knocking my people. That rubs me the wrong way.
These are your people.
They are, man. More than Oregon boy.
You're a mama's boy is what you
Darn
are.
right I am.
Yeah, well, I got a suggestion for you then. If they don't give you a fight, why don't you take one? Next time DAIVARI knocks something, go and tell them about it. But you got to step up to the plate, champ.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Well,
frustrating, man.
I know, but chill out and step up to the plate when it's time to. You know what? If they don't give it to you, take it.
Okay.
You think anybody wanted to hear bagpipe music?
No.
You still don't want it either, do you?
No.
All right, I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
Step up to the plate and play some bagpipes, baby.
All right. Colt TOOMBS is ready to prove himself. Best of luck, young man. Appreciate it. And we're going to have a lot more action coming up next. You're watching Portland Wrestling Uncut.
This Portland Wrestling Uncut flashback segment is brought to you by LaRock Brothers Jewelers.
Here comes the grappler. There's Abuddin. That means that we are awaiting the tag team champions right now, Steve Dahl and Scott Peterson, the Southern Rockers.
Tonight it is no disqualification. Everything goes.
And these are going to be on the line in a no disqualification match, and we're starting, and at the Crow's Nest with us right now is Art Barr. Art, they didn't even wait for the bell. And there goes Grappler into the rope, coming off, hard elbow. Man.
Southern Rockers are fired up tonight, baby. They're ready. Pieta Bluster, watch out! Oh!
Peterson with a tremendous suplex on the Grappler, and he makes a tag now with Steve Dahl. Dahl comes in, a right hand levels the Grappler. There's another right hand. Grappler he's seeing stars right now.
Oh yeah, look at them, they all are. So is the Buddha Dean. Things are happening.
We told you, this is anything goes, and it's going right now. Wow, head-on collision. Sandy Barr is hit by the Grappler, and Sandy is outside. He's laying face down on the floor outside the ring, and into the ropes goes Steve Dahl, a shoulder tackle, a head-on collision. And the Grappler loading the boot. He's loading the boot on Scott Peterson. And Peterson rolls out. He's out on the floor. Look, the Grappler is loading that boot again, Art. Here comes Matt Bourne. Matt Bourne is in the ring right now. Oh, he's got that brace.
There it is. And he's loading it. There it is. Justice.
All right, a loaded wrist. Wait a minute. What's going on? What's going on? Matt Bourne just attacked Steve Dahl. What is happening here? What's the matter there? Matt Bourne attacked Steve Dahl with that wrist, with that loaded wrist.
What's he doing?
Oh, I can't believe this. What a terrible way for these guys to get those belts. Portland Wrestling Uncut. Ladies and gentlemen, from Tehran, Iran, to Portland Wrestling Uncut. DAIVARI is here. Are you sure you can...
I have a problem with this city. Every time I come to this town, Alaskan Airlines loses my luggage. That's what's wrong with Portland. Every time I come to this town, the Marriott sold out and they put me in that Roach Hotel, the Motel 6. That's what's wrong with Portland. Every time I come to this stinking city, every week, it's raining. That's what's wrong with Portland. But all of that I can forgive. Rain is an act of God. The other stuff is corporate mismanagement. The one thing that I cannot tolerate more than anything else in Portland is the citizens and the people of Portland. You people are pathetic. You are the worst, most disgusting, saddest display of human beings I have ever seen.
You're free to leave.
I'll leave once I get paid. You come in my check and I'll leave.
All right, coming into the ring right now, Colt Toombs. You heard what he said.
I did hear what he said. You know, this is my home. This is Portland, where I grew up. I went to Hillsborough High School. My little sister Fallon goes to Hillsborough High School right now. I just walked her down for senior night. You haven't a chance to see how great Portland really is. Go to the Rose Garden, the Shanghai tunnels. This is my home. Don't talk about it like that.
You know, that was really nice, and I'm actually glad your pops is hanging around the corner right there to make sure this don't get a little too hostile. This may be your home, but inside these ropes right here, inside this ring, this is my home. I'm not taking anything away from you. You're an accomplished MMA fighter. That's great. I'm impressed. But this isn't mixed martial arts. When's the last time you took a fork out of your boot and stabbed somebody in the eye? I have. Your dad has. When's the last time you shot Jack Daniels till 4 a.m., got to the gym at 6, hit the road at 8, and main evented for 20 minutes that night? I have. Your dad has. You're a great kid. I'm not in your dad's league, and you're not in mine. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a full-blown, genuine legend in our business. I can't hold a candle next to that guy. But let me show you one little comparison. I've been to Madison Square Garden. He's been to Madison Square Garden. You've done nothing. I've been to WrestleMania. He's been to WrestleMania. You've done nothing. You're a great kid, but you are not Roddy Rowdy Piper.
Whoa. Hang on. Roddy Piper at ringside.
Get out.
All right. Well, order's being restored. Joe V, get us out of here, please.
Well, thank you very much, Don. Coming up in our next match, we've got Big Thunder here. We got a big man and a little man. Thunder, who do you have right here?
This is my son, Bobo. Say hi to Joe.
Hey, Bo, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. Now, Thunder, you had a really rough match last week. Can we see that right there? Oh, my gosh, what happened? Now, you've been doing this 12 years now. You've had all sorts of injuries like this. I mean, why do you put your body through this?
I love what I do. I love to come out and entertain people and beat the crap out of people.
And obviously, I guess it helps you feed Bo, put clothes on his back, maybe put him through school, right?
Yes, it does. Take care of my family.
Bo, what do you think about this? Do you understand why your daddy has to go out there and wrestle and hurt himself sometimes?
Uh-huh.
Does it scare you? How do you feel?
Nervous.
Are you going to be okay? Your daddy's got to go out there and wrestle next. You okay with that?
Yes.
Well, why don't you give your daddy a hug and a kiss? He's got a match coming up next, all right? All right, big man. Best of luck out there. Thunder's coming up next. He's fighting for his family, and you're going to see him on Portland Wrestling Uncut.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Portland Wrestling Uncut. And weighing in at a lean, mean 219 from Gresham, Oregon, Buddy Highway. And his opponent, weighing in at 269 from Oregon City, Oregon, Thunder.
All right is right, Don. I'll tell you what, this is a man that I have had many of altercations with. They call him Thunder.
Well, let me tell you something here, gentlemen. This man should not even be wrestling tonight. He was seriously hurt. Not hurt. He was injured last week, but he's out there. He's got the wrap around his leg. Look at that. Look at that. The man doesn't got a union backing him up. He doesn't have insurance. He can't go to the doctor and pay the doctor bills because he's got to feed his family. He's got to feed his young son that you just saw. But he's in there battling right now. He's battling Buddy Highway so he can put some food on the table to feed his son and his family.
And I'm going to have to go out on a limb right now and say kudos to Buddy Highway because he went right for Thunder's arm. He knows that he tore his bicep. He's going after it. Last week, Thunder had a heck of a match, and as you can see by that left bicep, it's bruised. He actually tore it. He shouldn't be in here, as Don said. But you know what? He's a competitor, and just like each and every one of us, he wants a shot at that Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship.
Well, the man not only hurt his bicep, he tore up his leg, too. Right. Any other athlete in any other profession would be on the disabled list right now. And he'd be paid and the whole thing, no problem. It's a problem for these guys. These guys are just trying to earn a living, make a living for their family. And he's in there right now fighting his heart out. And yeah, he's taking a beating right now. And you're right, Buddy Highway is seizing the opportunity to put some more damage and some more hurt on that left bicep and that left arm.
The fact of the matter is this, Don. If he is too stupid to get in the ring with that kind of an injury and expect that Buddy Highway is not going to go after it, that's his mistake.
No. It's not stupidity. It's heart, my friend.
Oh,
that is heart in there. That is he's got an obligation. And uncut. Man, I tell you, all right, now Highway again.
Drops
just
an elbow on it. I love it.
Pulverizing that left arm and bicep of Thunder. And he's going to work on it some more. There he goes, another elbow drop across the left arm of Thunder. You know, how much can this man take? And now you see what Highway did? He put Thunder's arm over that bottom rope so he can have more leverage to smash his hip. Oh, come
Now,
on.
Don, I'm going to have to say that I'm going to be honest that when we saw Buddy come out here, I didn't really think he'd have a chance. But you know what? He's done the right thing. He's gone after Thunder. He's softening up, and I'm a little afraid for his safety right now.
You may have spoken a little too soon here. Thunder
Oh, no.
is going to take him down off that top rope. Oh, the hard way. Whoa, I think that registered on the Richter scale. 1, 2, 3, he's got him. He's got him. Look at that. The man comes in. He can hardly walk around. He can't lift his arm, and yet he takes the pin. He beats Buddy Highway.
That's
Whoa.
amazing. Absolutely amazing. But again,
And
that's
your
the intestinal
winner,
fortitude.
Thunder.
Oh, wait a minute. Look what's happening here. Look what's happening. There's his son. His son is awful. We're going to go back to Joe V.
I don't want to do this. That
Did you
was.
see how much courage Little Bull had?
I did, but
Okay,
I don't
now
like.
what's this guy's name?
That guy's name is Big Ugly.
Okay, this is what I want you to do.
Yeah.
You go in there and ask him why he calls himself Big Ugly.
I don't-
Go on. No, you want to be a
I
wrestler.
really don't want to do
I
this.
know you don't want to do what you want to be a wrestler. I ain't coming with you.
All right.
All
Okay.
right?
All right. Excuse me, sir. Mr. Ugly, is it, or Big? I don't know what to call you.
Call me sir.
Roddy Piper wants me to ask you why they call you Big Ugly.
Why do you think they call me Big Ugly Joe Boo?
No idea. You're a very handsome man. I have no idea. It doesn't make any sense to me
Taking eyes
personally.
at me?
Not quite. No, I'm just saying.
Why would you say another man is handsome?
No, my whole point of this is you're not an ugly man.
Are you looking at me funny? Are you looking at me in a little Sandusky way?
All I'm trying to get at here is that
Let me tell you something, Joe Boo. I don't need to explain why they call me Big Ugly. I'm going to walk out to this ring. I'm going to beat the heck out of Wade Hess, and I'm going to prove why Ugly is the only man in the Pacific Northwest with the guts to win every belt there is here. And if you think anybody else can, not only are you crazy, Joe Boo, you got to be stupid.
All right. Well, that's Big Ugly. Roddy, thank you for that. Thanks a lot. That was great. You happy? That's straight ahead on Portland Wrestling Uncut.
Weighing in at 265 pounds from Sacramento, California, Big Ugly. And his opponent at 260 pounds from Summit County, Ohio, Wade Hess.
All right, now Wade Hess, he really prefers to be called Wade by God Hess.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to call him by God Hess. I'll call him something a lot worse than that.
No, go ahead and say that to his face.
Well, you know what? If he had the goal to come up here and get in my face, I'd tell him. But you know what? He's got other business to take care of right now, and it's called Big Ugly, and it's Big Ugly at hand. And I'm telling you what, Wade Hess, Big Ugly. This is going to be another Donnybrook, Don.
Oh, both men now evenly matched here, evenly matched. They're both very they're hefty, they're muscular, and they are veterans, and they're ready to. Oh, now look at this Big Ugly.
But I'm going
out of the ring.
I'm going to tell you something, Don. That Big Ugly has that Wade by God Hess doesn't.
What's he got?
Gentleman George is a friend.
Oh, no, not another one of those. All right. Well, Big Ugly has definitely got the crowd against him right now. And sometimes you can pay a little more attention, too much attention to the crowd, and not enough to your opponent. And I go behind what he likes to be called Wade by God Hess.
Right.
Okay.
That's what you can call him.
All right, and then Big Ugly wrapping that, turning that wrist into a. Well, he did have it in the way that the wrist isn't supposed to go. And now takedown by Big Ugly, and Hess is on his face. And he's got that leg leg wrenched in there, and that is sending a lot of pain through the body of Mr. Hess.
And you got these people here in the Pacific Northwest getting behind Wade Hess, trying to give him the power and the courage to get up and do something against Big Ugly. I don't know where it comes from, but I'll tell you what, when these people start running their mouths, cheering for these good guys, it gives them some kind of, I don't know, but I don't like it.
Now you see Big Ugly again paying a lot of attention to the crowd while Wade Hess gets in position, and he's got Big Ugly against the ropes, over the ropes, and a hard forearm smash. And there's a whip across the ring into the ropes, coming off the ropes, and
shoulder tackle.
Yes, on Big Ugly. Big Ugly kicks out.
Yeah, not enough to keep the big man down.
Look, these men are big, but they're quick too. And there goes Big Ugly yelling at the crowd again. Crowd yelling back at Big Ugly, while Wade Hess gets in position, and he's resting right now.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably exactly what he's doing, Don. He's afraid to get in there against Big Ugly.
No, he's taking advantage of while Big Ugly is talking to the crowd. He's planning his next move.
Well, it looks like his next move was to get his head popped off by Big Ugly.
Well, a hard side headlock by Big Ugly on Wade Hess. Hess trying to break that, but man, I tell you, when that thing is locked in by Big Ugly, it's locked in.
Yep.
And
Oh,
Hess
look at
does
that.
it. He reverses it into a side headlock by himself against Big Ugly. Ugly powering his way out of that into.
Well,
What did he say to the referee?
I'm pretty sure he told me quit.
No.
I think that's what I heard.
Again, there is no quit in either one of these guys. Across the ring, into the ropes goes Big Ugly. Hard clothesline by Hess. Hess goes
that
for
was
the
a big
pin. 1,
clothesline.
2, and Big Ugly kicks out the count of 2, and Hess is staying right on him. Hess isn't talking to the crowd. He's staying right on Ugly.
Right. Well, Hess
Body
isn't
slam.
talking to the crowd because nobody likes him and wants to talk to
1,
him.
2, and Big Ugly kicks out again, and Hess staying right on him. Across the back of the neck. Here goes another smash right across the back. And the Big Ugly is down face first, and that's kind of a half camel flex. And
You know what? It looks like he's got his finger in his mouth trying to rip and claw at him. I want to know why the referee isn't breaking this hold right now,
well,
Don.
I don't know what you're watching, but I'm watching a match here between Hess and Big Ugly, and I didn't see that at all. Hess goes for a pin, gets a 2 count, and Big Ugly kicks out. Hess staying right on him now, staying right on him. Smash across the back, another elbow right across the neck of Big Ugly, and Hess picking it up and getting him in position. Oh, man! Oh, he's got to feel that, and the Big Ugly collapses against the ropes, and Hess staying right on him. One smash after another, right into the head, right into the
This is what I'm
face.
talking about, too. How cheap is that? He's on the ropes. Why don't you get away from him, Wade?
A whip across the ropes, and there's a
Big reverse
elbow.
elbow.
Oh, man. And Big Ugly 1, 2, and that was close.
That's
That was
intestinal
close.
fortitude right there, Don.
Yes, it is. And both men going at each other, tooth and nail. And here comes Hess with just fist right into the face.
You know what? And this is what I don't understand.
Oh, man, Wade Hess missed the smash and goes out over
Went
the
for the
rope.
clothesline, missed it, and I'm telling you what, Big Ugly being the wise man pulled the rope down and over went Wade Hess. And now look what you got. You got the Big Ugly in control.
He's going to suplex him in. And wait a minute, there's Patrick. What's Patrick? What's he doing in there? Wait a minute, we've had interference with the match here. Patrick Large came running in here, and
it was.
And he did grab the foot of Big Ugly.
Look at that.
Yeah. And now.
And your winner by disqualification, Big Ugly.
I can sum this up for you real quick, Don. Finally, a referee did the right thing. He saw that little weasel Patrick Lodge come in here, and he got interfered. He tried to cause Big Ugly the match, and the referee obviously saw it and said, no.
Patrick Large came in and he grabbed Hess. What's going on here? Let's go back to Joe V.
Don, we got a situation back here. Roddy Piper is talking to Patrick Large, who interfered in that last match.
What do you mean, what's the point? He beat me up. He beat you up 2 weeks ago and you go out and you hold his foot and you cheat. Is that your point?
Well, I just don't know what to do, Roddy.
There lies the problem. Come on.
All right, it looks like Patrick Large is going to the principal's office. But, folks, we've got our main event coming up next. Exile and DAIVARI, that's straight ahead on Portland Wrestling Uncut.
All right, you guys ready for the main event? Okay, so we got DAIVARI and EXILE next.
Jovi! Jovi, where's Jovi? Hey.
Hey, Hot Rod. Good to see you again.
Hi.
What can I do for you?
Not much so far. You ain't done much for me. You see that kid, Patrick?
Yeah.
Don't ever let him out there again.
Okay.
Dumber than a fence post.
Got it.
I got a list.
List?
It's time for Piper's Pit.
Piper's Pit?
Yeah. What are you, a parrot? Ah, Piper's Pit. Yeah. Piper's Pit. Read the list.
That's great.
Read the list.
Okay. Sporin, chanter reeds.
Chanter reeds.
Coconuts? Why do we need coconuts? Haiti Kid. All out of bubble gum. I have no idea what this means.
You've lived a sheltered life, haven't you, Joe?
I guess.
It's gonna end now.
Okay. We got a main
The
event.
reason all out of bubble gum is this.
From Felony Flats, EXILE.
This is the rematch we've been waiting for. EXILE right there, and DAIVARI were coming out. And these guys, there is no love lost. Well, hold, we got a sneak attack by DAIVARI on EXILE, beating him outside the ring, slamming him into the table there. Now he's using his scarf to choke EXILE. All this happening outside the ring. DAIVARI, a sneak attack on EXILE. Before we can even get anything started.
All right, well, looks like here we go, Don. I'm going to tell you what.
Oh, man. Well, we got the ring announcer out of there. Devin Dawson got out of there.
Barely.
And EXILE is going to throw. This is an entrance now. He throws DAIVARI into the ring. Now, this is our main event. This is a rematch from last week, and if you were watching that, you know why. These men have got the bad blood going, and EXILE is all over DAIVARI. Look at this hard smack.
Well, let me sum it up real quick for you, Don. Last week, EXILE cheated. He got caught, and so now DAIVARI gets a rematch.
Well, it's I don't know. That's not the way we all saw it, but now we.
Okay, now
look at EXILE. Look at EXILE. Smash! Down goes DAIVARI.
You know what? I've got a problem here, Don, because I'm seeing walking into the arena right now, young Colt TOOMBS. He has no business being in here. The kid's nothing but a cheat like his father. I don't know why he's even in here.
He's here to watch the action right now.
It's none of his business.
Listen, he's got his own bad blood going between himself and DAIVARI. Right now, EXILE in complete control of DAIVARI, stretching that. Look at what he's doing to that left shoulder.
That's right. He's trying to pop it out just like Thunder's got popped out last week.
Yep. And this is more than a rematch. Into the ropes goes DAIVARI. EXILE misses. Down goes EXILE. Over goes DAIVARI. Oh, a leapfrog by EXILE, but he got hurt.
That's right.
He hurt his leg.
Yep.
When
Looks
he
like
came
he
down.
buckled. Yep, that's absolutely right, Don. I
buckled
saw
on
it
him
too. His
and-
knee buckled, and DAIVARI right now is taking advantage
And
of
there
it.
he goes, going for that knee, going for that leg, dragging EXILE out in the middle of the ring, and then now he's going for the hamstring. He's going to put some big hurt on that left leg of EXILE.
Right. Well, you know, I understand that EXILE wants the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Champion. He's a product from the Pacific Northwest. All fighting good, Don. He's a great competitor, but you know what? He's in the ring against Sean DAIVARI. DAIVARI, like he said earlier, he's done it all. There's no way that EXILE is going to come out of this on top.
Well, there's a lot riding on this particular match, on this rematch, because the winner of this is going to get the first spot in our championship tournament coming up in the next few weeks. And DAIVARI wants it, EXILE wants it, and Colt has been out here because you heard that interview. You heard what DAIVARI was saying about
Absolutely.
Oregon
And it was all dead on, spot on. It was perfect. But you see, again, Colt being the bully that he is, he comes out here and he wants to go ahead and force his opinions on DAIVARI.
He didn't do anything. He was just out here.
Oh, but he was going to try, Don.
And now DAIVARI uses the ropes to sit down on EXILE's leg again. He's just trying to.
He's keeping a big man
He's
down.
trying to end a career right now. He
doesn't hurt my feelings.
You know. And EXILE's in there because once again he's got to make a living for his family. He's got to fight for his family, and that's exactly what he's doing right now.
Let's not pull any punches. This is Portland Wrestling Uncut. EXILE's in there because he cares about nobody but himself. He wants the gold. He doesn't care about the Pacific Northwest. He's a selfish man. That's why he's in there.
He cares about his family. He cares about himself, and he certainly does not care about what's going on his left leg there because it is hurting right now. It takes a slap from DAIVARI, an insult slap across. across the face from Davari. Davari coming off the ropes. Oh, holy mackerel! Did you see that?
Where did he get that from? He did it on one leg, Don.
Oh, yeah, on one leg, yeah. And Davari is crawling outside. He's on the floor out here. Exile is still trying to shake some feeling back into that left leg. And Davari outside. And he's crawling up to the apron of the ring. Exile trying to crawl over to the ropes, and they meet each other. They meet each other right there. You bet. Hard forearm into the turnbuckle.
Oh, back towards us to another turnbuckle.
And now into the ring. Whoa! That's the second time Davari has been thrown into the ring. A hard right hand smash, and now.
And look at Exile, he's favoring that leg. You can see him very clearly favoring that leg.
But it's not slowing him down any. He's picking up Davari. He's above his head. He's going to slam him down. He's going for the pin.
This is his
Look
gorilla press.
Look at this, above his head. That has got to take the wind out of Davari. That's got to.
He threw him 10 feet in the air, Don.
I thought that was going to do it. I'll tell you, you got to hand it to Davari. He came back when there wasn't any wind left in his body. He came back fighting, and now Exile against the ropes and Davari took a shot. Red basket.
See that?
Exile.
Sean Davari always knows where he's at, Don.
Exile really just belly flopped on the mat. As Davari was not there. Davari's on the top rope, coming down. Oh! He's trying to wrap up at a small package, and he's got him. He's got him. Exile got Davari fair and square, rolled him up in a small package.
And your winner by pinfall, Exile.
Whoa, baby.
Oh, wait a minute, Don. I could swear I saw a handful of tights. He had it by his tights. I could see it from here.
He didn't have it by tights or anything else.
Oh,
he won that thing fair and square. And now that means that Exile gets the first spot in our tournament coming up in the next few weeks for the heavyweight championship.
That's an absolute trap.
Hey, I'm on fast. Hey, Pen on Sack. Hey, Goose Combat Man. No!
What did you say?
It was all true.
Well, Davari, see, he still can't breathe. He still can't breathe.
I'm gonna say this quietly, so you listen up and you listen good. I may have lost my spot in this tournament now, but you have not seen the last of Davari.
I have a feeling that he's going to back up those words. He'll probably back him up next week or when we least expect it.
Well, as I sit here right now, Don Coss, I see a man that's been unjust, and that man is Sean Davari. Exile had him in the ring, and he obviously had a handful of tights, but nobody wants to do anything about it.
Hey, Davari tried to cripple the man.
Please.
Davari tried to cripple Exile and put him out of end his career. Well, it backfired on him, and Davari got what he deserved out there.
Davari got absolutely nothing. He got unjustified is what Davari got. And I'm going to tell you what. Next time on Portland Wrestling Uncut, Davari gets his shot. Exile won't come out so lucky. I'll tell you that right now.
All right, let's go back to Joe V.
All right, well, thank you very much, Don. And with that win, Exile has claimed the first spot in our heavyweight championship tournament. And next week, it is do or die time. We're going to have qualifying matches, the last chance for wrestlers to earn a spot in the tournament. Some of those wrestlers competing will include Dr. KLIEVER, Quiz, Mike Santiago, and Ethan HD. And, of course, who knows what role Davari will play. That's next week on Portland Wrestling on...
I think you missed somebody. It's Uncut. You missed somebody. So Thunder's going to be here. And your favorite guy.
Big Ugly.
Big Ugly. I think he likes you. It's Uncut. You know he likes a lot. Yeah, next week Big Ugly going to be here because like Joe said, Joe V's my buddy. Kind of. And like Joe V said, next week it's do or die. You know what you're going to find out? You're going to find this out. You don't throw rocks at a man that's got a machine gun. It's tournament time. Baby, bring it on. Mwah. This is from Big Ugly.
See you next week.
Every time you think you got all the answers, I'm changing the questions.
have interference.
But you are not Rowdy Piper. Have not seen the last of DAIVARI.